Howdy team, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be building the coziest copper golem prison. But first, let's welcome the newest member into our monkey family, baby Kino, Dunkino's son. He's a very proud parent. This copper golem prison is also going to function as my storage house, which I thought was very fitting with the copper golems and chests and the sorting of items. And this video is definitely just gonna be me just yapping about random things, so feel free to play me in the background while you study or something. Anyways, let's get into it. I did most of the initial building on stream, but we started with a rectangle and I want to build a tower next to the house. So that's what this stone box is. I've never built a tower like this before, so I wasn't really sure of the dimensions, and I wanted it to have an overgrown sort of feeling to it, so I put a lot of mossy cobblestone at the bottom and tried to texture as well. I'm not sure if I'm texturing correctly. Oh, is there even a correct way to texture? No, not really, but I don't know if this is how the professional texturizers do it, but I tried my best. I made the walls of the first layer of the house out of tuff, and then I made the second layer out of bamboo. And at first I wasn't really sure about the bamboo because it was such a stark contrast, but it kind of worked in the end and I kind of like it. It was a bit of an impulsive decision, but I just went with it, and I'm glad I did because it looked pretty cool. This wandering dude had a potion of invisibility. I don't know how to brew potions, so I should have bought it from him. But oh well, we live and we learn, I guess. Well, a couple streams later, and we have this. I built a little porch to the house and I extended on the tower, so now it's 3 levels. I've also added a couple decorations and little details on the side of the tower, like flower pots and whatnot. It honestly took me a while to finish the second layer of the house with the bamboo because, I don't know, I guess my bamboo just takes a long time to grow. I also haven't been playing Minecraft as often as I want to because responsibilities and uni, which has absolutely sucked all the life out of me, so that's great. This is future me coming in to say really quickly that I thankfully passed all of my courses this semester, and I don't mean to sound like I'm complaining. I am very, very grateful for an education. Okay, future me now. The Nazguls are out to get me again. Unrelated, but I'm definitely due for another rewatch of the entire Lord of the Rings series. I think it's been a couple months since I watched all 3 movies, so that's on my to-do list, I guess. Alright, it's a new day, and you don't get to escape, buddy. No, you don't. You don't get freedom. This is what the roof looks like so far, and I think I like it. I like how the bell tower has a different roof shape. It kind of looks like a barn style of a roof. I had to collect more resources halfway through, so enjoy this montage. Okay, yeah, you get the gist. I pretty much just mined for a couple hours. Yo, why this dude so run down? Who hurt you? I was really in love with the replay mod back when I was making this house a couple months ago. It's just montage after montage. Alright, the storm is over. The replay mod monster is gone. It's safe to come out now. I decorated the front porch with some azalea bushes on top of bamboo, which I think looks really cute. The interior is all very bare right now. I do have the Farmer's Delight mod installed, so that's why there's a stovetop there. Between each wooden pillar on the house, I decorated it with stone stairs and trapdoors, as you can see. I stripped some of the dark oak logs just to add some texture as well, but I don't think it does anything. honestly. Like from afar, you can't really see it, you know? Then I added some bamboo trapdoors just to add a pop of color. Most of the windows on this house were 2x1 windows, and I decorated them by adding bamboo trapdoors on the outsides and slabs right on top and below the window. I think it frames it really nicely, and you can add either a lantern or a flower pot on the windowsill. Guys, I tried building the copper bell. It just looks so funky. Why does it look like that? I have rebuilt it so many times and changed the trapdoor placement and changed the height of the bell. It just doesn't... I can't get it right, guys. I can't get it right. Why does it look like that? Only after building the bell, I realized that the tower dimensions are with even numbers, and usually I build with uneven numbers, and I really should have made the tower larger. Yeah, that would have solved a lot of problems. But oh well, I wasn't going to tear down the whole tower just because I couldn't get the bell right, because I had already decorated the whole outside. So I added windowsills on the side. I'm not sure what they're called. There's a term for these, but I can't remember the name. But I do really like them. Is this allowed? Is this allowed? No, these villagers actually just make me feel lonely. I decorated the second floor exterior in a similar way to the first floor, but instead I used copper trapdoors to frame the windows. And the bamboo and the copper are both really bright colors, but they surprisingly work. Yeah, I'm not sure why it works or if it actually works, and I just like the look of it. I don't know how colors work. I don't know, maybe the bamboo is really muted, is a more muted yellow, and the copper is a bright orange. Yeah, I'm not too sure. This is why I do STEM and not art. I decorated the roof with some stone buttons. You will not be able to see this from far away, but it comforts me knowing that the buttons are there. Just trying to decorate the upper exterior of the house, and I'm trying to copy my farmhouse over there because I liked how I decorate that. Also, let's just ignore that my last upload was maybe 6 months ago. It's been a rough year, but new year, I guess. I mean, yay, Earth made a rotation around the sun. Maybe all of my friends are just going through it, but a lot of the people that I've asked said that 2025 was not their best year. What is happening? Anyways, let's not get existential on a Minecraft video. I was going to decorate the house with more bamboo, but changed my mind, decided to add cherry blossoms instead for a bit of color. Added a nice flower box on the outside of the attic level, and I decorated this big window at the top in a similar way to all the other windows, and this is what it looks like. I do quite like that, but I think I will remove the bamboo on the side there. Looks a bit out of place. My friend was asking me about my goals for 2026, and I realized I didn't have any for last year at all. I just went into the year absolutely unguided, but all I can think of is how I want to beat the Ender Dragon this year. Why are my goals Minecraft related? Anyways, a goal is a goal, and this is gonna be the year that we slay the Ender Dragon. Trust me, guys. I also would like to come out with some more videos, make some more videos. It just takes me a long time to edit. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I do have a job and I go to uni, so I don't do YouTube like full time. That'd be crazy though. Crazy isn't like fun, maybe. But at the same time, you'd be constantly online and that can't possibly be good. I get a bit bored sometimes editing videos and I can't play Minecraft all the time. And I also have not streamed in a long time. Maybe I will try and focus on that a bit more next year. I mean this year, oh my gosh. On a side note, Australia banned social media for people under 16. I am from Australia, by the way. Sorry for the constant accent switching. But yeah, I think it's a good thing. But at the same time, I'm not 16. Yeah, it's just interesting that they did that. And maybe other countries will follow along too. I think it is gonna have net positive effect on the next generation. Because I spend so much time doom scrolling. Save the next generation from that, please. I slowly moved all of my inventory from my original starter house to this one. I am loving the green terracotta. Is it terracotta? I think it's terracotta. I am loving the green interior of the house. It looks nice and cozy, you know, nice and homey. I am aware that this is not really sorted at all. It is kind of just thrown in there. I don't want to have specific chests for only like spruce logs or cherry wood. I don't think my PC can handle that. So all similar items are just clumped into one. This is the kitchen area so far. I ended up adding support beams up at the top. Alright, the moment we've all been waiting for. Our first copper golem. He's so cute. Hey buddy. And let's give him a friend. I should probably name these dudes, eh? They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Hopefully they can sort things efficiently enough. But even if they can't, they're still pretty cute to have around. I was trying to place paintings, and this is the monstrosity that appeared. What is this? Why does it look AI? It looks AI generated. I can't. I hate it. But at the same time, it's kind of just funky and random. Maybe I'll keep it, maybe I won't. I added some leaves up at the top to decorate the house. Kind of look like hanging plants, kind of. Well, that's the look that we're going for at least. This just adds a bit of color to each room, especially the azalea leaves. There's actually so many Minecraft updates. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to all of them, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. Jump scare. Sorry about that. I'm honestly not much of an explorer when it comes to Minecraft, so I don't know if I'll find all of the, like the Nautilus thingos, but it'll be fun. I'm really bad with direction, even in Minecraft. I just get lost all the time. The amount of times I've had to restart my world because I sailed like 1,000 blocks away and then I couldn't get back home. I don't keep track of coordinates either. So we have learned that lesson and we're not gonna do that with this world, which is why I take a map everywhere I go. Don't mind me just lotioning up all these little dudes. I shouldn't say that. I should just cut that. That's so weird. I wanted to incorporate the shelves into the build somehow, but I didn't really know how to use them in the interior. I should probably look at how some other people do it, or be creative and think of my own way. I just could not figure out how it would work. I wanted to make this look like a TV with the shelves framing it, and looking back at it now, I feel like it could have worked. I just wasn't used to the sight of them, but I ended up just not using them at all. We will use them in the future. I did not know that a fireplace on top of a pumpkin, well, the jack-o'-lantern, is an achievement. That's pretty cool. There you go. The more you know. I also added a chimney to the house, make it look like there's something cooking inside. I don't know what, but definitely not copper golems. I used a lot more paintings in this interior than usual. I kind of like the paintings, they're kind of growing on me. Pretty much the whole first floor is all decorated and these dudes are doing their job. I decided to make the upstairs area a little trading hall for my cartographers. This is gonna be my map wall, but it took embarrassingly long time to place all the maps down. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. And the map wall is not completed. I still want to build a lot more buildings, of course, and extend on my island. It's a little humbling to say, but this is not even all the footage of me arranging my map. It took such a long time, y'all. But this is what we have so far. It's beautiful. I do want to make this level nice and cozy for my villagers that are going to stay here forever. So not only is this house a copper golem prison, but it is also a villager prison, of course. I like to think I'm doing them a favor. They have a beautiful house to live in, they have a job, I give them food occasionally, and they're safe from all the creepy crawlies at night. If I were a villager, I would live in this house. Now it's time for the most annoying part, and that is villager transportation. These dudes just hate me, I swear. I don't know why though. I reckon the next thing I will do is build automatic farms for like my melons. My melons? Ayo. Melons, pumpkins. What else is automatic? Sugarcane? I do like my farm, but it's honestly a little bit out of place with all the homes that I've been building, and I want to turn this area more into like a town center. But if I move my farm, I reckon I'll want to move my barn as well. So we do have a lot of plans for the world, but no plans for my actual life. Damn. Anyways, this is what the upper level looks like so far. They've all got beds and whatnot, and I want to have at least 3 or 4 cartographers up there. The house is finished, which means we can take this goal off the goal board. Yay! This is the exterior, and the one time I want to show y'all my house, this dude just gets in the way. Oh my days. Mate, why are you here? Leave! This is the front. Very nice, very nice. We've got the side, not really that changed from last time I showed y'all, and the back as well. I love all the little details like the flower pots and the lanterns. Now all that's left is a house tour. We've got a lovely little entryway with some paintings on the walls. Very nice and cozy. I need to think of new words other than cozy. This is our storage for most of our building materials. There is a little second floor here, but that is empty. And let's just ignore that one block of oxidized copper. I did end up using the shelves in this room. And we've got the kitchen area. I would love this kitchen in my future house. We've got the stovetop that works, nice. A somewhat full fridge. Just making sure that these dudes are actually doing their job. I think they're a bit confused, to be honest. This is the second floor. We've got the map room and some working stations as well for these dudes. These dudes will live the rest of their days out in here, and this child as well. And the one lucky villager that got up here is now able to live in the beautiful attic, and he has this view of the island. You're so lucky, buddy. You don't know about all your other friends that only get to live in 1x1 spaces. This video took so long to edit, but this house has been built for probably a couple months now. I just have not finished editing the video. But here we are. The storage house and this video are both finally completed. If you're still here after 20 minutes of Minecraft and me just absolutely yapping, thanks. Hopefully I come out with some more videos this year. We are planning to do that, so stick around for that. Let me know what your goals are for this year. Drop some name suggestions as well for my copper golems. But until then, doodles and take care. See you next time.